nobody should expect that this Endsars saga will end this 2019. No. It just went quiet. Today is 1st November 2020. It will sprout forth in another dimension. This is what I'm seeing spiritually. It will sprout up in another dimension. Using the hashtag generation, using the media. God says he has shown the leaders the capacity of the youth. And if the leader did not wake up and do the dialogue this year, this year 2019, it will be too late for the leader to settle the youth from 2020. It will be too late. Because it is when you see the sign of the rain, you start looking for umbrella. Because by the time the rain becomes so powerful, the umbrella will be useless. You start looking for a roof. When the rain becomes so stormy, it will pull out the room. This is what I am seeing. But there is a solution that the Spirit of God is passing through my own heart. And I'm seeing the solution, and I'm going to pass on the solution, and it will just be on record. Because they might not hear us. They might not hear us. But we'll pass the solution. If they listen to us, good for them. But if they did not listen to us, then they should get ready to be in the jail. I want to say this. The only solution to this Endsars saga, because many other activists are warming up. Many other activists are warming up to come. Yes, it was in our record that God in heaven revealed to us that Buhari and Osibanjo will repeat class for 2019 election. We have this in our ICAF. We have this in our record. But we refuse to endorse it because it is not our choice as a person. But because the law says it, we have no option and nothing we can do. And when I go back to God and ask him, why did he give Buhari and Osibanjo second chance? The Lord says to me, because he needed to multiply his miracle. That what you want to do in Nigeria is not yet enough. That the cup is not yet filled. So that is why he gave them the second chance. But after this chance, he will send out his judgment. And his judgment will be final. These are the practical solutions. I will speak as a prophet of God. I will speak as a financial advisor and human capital development expert. And I will speak as a person who is a citizen of Nigeria that have fundamental right, that have right to speak, right to give advice. So what I'm saying is subject to who has here, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. The first thing that Nigeria needs is to tackle the security situation of the nation. And the Lord showed me one person, only one person in the whole of Nigeria can solve that problem. If the presidency can remove pride and remove anything in the past that is hovering around this man, whether positive or negative, and call this man this month of November and give him the position of NSA, Nigeria Security Advisor, I bet you between now and the end of this year, issue of security in Nigeria will be silent, will just be a history, and all glory go back to God. When God gives a dream, He will always give a solution. In every vision, there must be a solution. God gave Joseph 2 dreams. And while he's giving that dream, he's preparing Pharaoh. He gave Nebuchadnezzar 2 dreams. Troubling dream. While he is doing that, he was preparing Daniel. By the grace of God, the solution of Nigeria, I am part of it, to give an advice. If that advice has been hacking, then the leaders don't need to be running away. They will sit down and rule until their time expires, if they can listen to this prophetic advice. The position of MSA, or Chief of Army Staff, should be handed over with immediate effect to the former Chief of Staff, to General Sani Abacha. Whosoever is the Chief of Staff to the General Sani Abacha, who has been in prison for some years and came out branded, cooked. If you should look for this man alone have the key to the security situation of Nigeria. I'm speaking the mind of God, not any other person. We are talking about the security situation of Nigeria. If you can give this man that position, give Nigeria 2 months, Nigeria will be at peace, irrespective of whosoever. That's the only person that can humble everybody. That's the only person that can humble any other past presidents who are corrupt, who are demonic in nature. He's the only person. Aside of this person, the present presidency should get ready to be in Kuje before their tenure or after their tenure. This is what I'm seeing in the spirit realm, and nothing can happen. It has been played. The Lord does nothing without revealing the secret to his servant, the prophet. So I'm speaking as a prophet of God, which God have given the key to plan, to uproot, to install and install. Look for this man. I'm talking about General Major Al-Mustafa. Major Al-Mustafa Hamza. Look for him and give him that position. That settle the issue of security in Nigeria. That settle the security aspect in regards to these Endsars. I'm giving you direction. If you listen, good. You don't listen, keep it and watch for the outcome. Coming to solution on how to end this huge saga. This is my personal opinion, personal counsel. When Joseph saw what he saw, give the dream to the king, interpret the dream to the king, he gave him a solution. This is the solution that I have. Give the youth an opportunity. That is what we call a parallel government. Give the youth an opportunity to come up with a parallel government. Let the existing structure continue, but give the youth an opportunity. And forgive anybody that is an activist, that has been a threat to the government. Forgive them. This is what I see God is saying, because God is a God of peace. They are speaking this in because of infringement of their human and fundamental right. I'm talking about people like this Biafra leader, Oji Kanu, or what do you call him? Let the government of Nigeria forgive this man. Even though that man is talking from flesh, some of the thing that he's talking is making sense, but 80% of what he's talking is from the kingdom of the devil. Because nobody that is carrying the Spirit of God will be speaking that people should go and kill, people should go and destroy. He used this opportunity for these Endsars and was making some declaration that is not from God. He has the Spirit of God, but the spirit of demon supersedes that the Spirit of God in him, because he's trying to bring fight between the Yoruba and the Igbos, between the Hausas and the Yorubas. He's trying to initiate a war. That is not the Spirit of God. But God is telling me in my spirit that Nigeria government should forgive them, forgive him and give him an opportunity, using the youth, even if it will be youth democratic government. Give them a platform and watch and see what the youth will do. The youth have a lot of things to do. They have a lot of impact if you can give them that opportunity. When I talk about the youth, I'm talking about somebody between the age of 49 downward. 49 downward. If you are from 50 and above, you are not a youth. You should fall under the category of the old cargos. Do whatever you do, the local way of doing things. We are in the 21st century. Hashtag generation, digital war. Forgive Ojikano, forgive Shawore. These are people that you feel like they are threat to the nation. Forgive them. When you hear them talking about revolution now, these are vision that God is involved. God is 100% involved in revolution as far as Nigeria and Africa is concerned, because the leaders have failed and God cannot keep quiet. It is high time for God to stir up. And don't think revolution have started only in Nigeria. It has started even during the time of Moses. Moses started the revolution. When you hear, let my people go, they have been in bondage for 400 years. God made that prophecy to Abraham. It was when Moses come, he let my people go. If you remember Mordecai have to come and do revolution. When Haman wanted to destroy the people, he have to carry out, and at the end, he come back to become the leader, a youth, becoming second in command during the King Azazel. Let the government forgive any celebrity that must have stepped to the thrones of the government. But let the government also humble themselves and speak to the youth. Because an angry lion is a wounded lion. We have been touched. Ask us, call us as your father, as your children. I'm speaking to the president. Tell us to give you a chance to reason together. The Bible says, come, let us reason together. Just a word of sorry can quench all this situation and give the youth an opportunity. You hear me talking about youth democratic government. Give us an opportunity to play a vital role in this government. The youth have something so powerful that can solve this problem that we are looking for. This is what you could do. This is my personal opinion, based on the gift that God has given to me and what God has given to many people like me. There are many youths that have ideas to turn around the situation of the nation, but opportunity is not given to them. This is an opportunity. If the government can make just a declaration of the following suggestion. First, set up Al-Mustafa as NSA, Nigeria Security Advisor, National Security Advisor. That will settle the issue of security. There will be no more fight, there will be no more Boko Haram, there will be no more all those people. With a word, it will speak. But two, set off youth democratic government. What I mean, democratic government, give the youth an opportunity to play a vital role in the development of the nation. You can set up 6 regions, create like maybe 70 hectares in each of these regions, and call it the youth village. The youth village, 70 hectares in a bush, 70 hectares in the 6 geographical location. Engage the youth. Give the youth privilege. Everybody to go online and do a registration. First and foremost, to capture the database of the 80 million youth that we have in Nigeria. Get the data generally. And under the data, it will carry out the details of everybody and what every youth can do, including those celebrities that I mentioned, that the presidency should forgive them, including the Oji Kalu, the Biafra leader, Shawore, and any other celebrity that is making noise in the social platform. Let us come to the digital world and do a profile of ourselves in each of these geographical locations, where there will be a website that will control and monitor everybody. Let everybody come there and give his detail, what he feel he can do, what he feel he can do to the nation Nigeria, what he feel he can do to the nation Nigeria. That opportunity should be given to him or her. Personally, I have what, if given an opportunity, I know what to do immediately. As a human capital development expert, as a financial analyst, I just know what I will do. There are many other people that can do other things. Bring those people under the Youth Democratic Government platform, which is an online platform for now, and set up what we call Youth TSA account. Youth TSA account, just like we have the single treasury account in the normal government. Set up Youth TSA account. Then borrow this youth some percentage of money. A supplementary budget should be borrow to this youth and put this money in this TSA account to be entrusted in the hand of this youth, faithful youth, maybe two from each of these 6 geographical locations as a signatory to this account. No one can take it. Just like the TSA is being done, the structure should be done like that. If that is done, at least the youth knows that there is money that is located for them, for development. And I say 70 hectares should be given in every of these 6 geographical locations. Talking about from the south, east, northwest, northeast, whatever, middle belt, each of these 6 geographical locations, they come together in one platform. We can decide to make it You Decide 2023.com or .org, where all the data of these 80 million youth will be captured, with their skill, with their propaganda, anything you can do, come and say it on the platform. Then there should be a pool of vote. People from the south will do a vote. Who is qualified to lead? People from the north, who will qualify to lead? People from the middle belt, people from the east, southeast, all this, they will do a pool. Just like Donald Trump election will be on Tuesday, it is digitalized. We can do this digitally. These are solutions that I feel, if implemented, will prepare what will come 2023. And that will make the youth to be busy. I'm talking to the president now. If he can give this opportunity, speak to the Senate, speak to the House of Assembly as a matter of urgency to allocate the youth TAC account. You are budgeting 13.8 trillion for 2021 budget. If you can come up with a supplementary lease budget of just 1% of that figure and put it on the youth TAC account, keep it there. Nobody will touch it. That will not be that you are giving money for people to touch it. No. Just 1% of the total budget for 2021. Continue doing what you are doing and watch and see what the youth will do. Watch and see what the youth will do with just 1% supplementary release of the total budget that of 13.8 trillion that you have budgeted for development of Nigeria. Watch and see what the youth will do with this little seed. Capturing all over the youth in Nigeria. Forget about this one say restructuring. This one is saying we are breaking Biafra, middle belt. Just do this first. And if the first 3 years you do not see harmony, you do not see change, you do not see the youth coming together in one thinking, in one mind, then you can abolish that. I'm giving a prophetic counsel. I'm giving a prophetic counsel as a prophet of God, as a human development capital expert and a financial advisor. Somebody that have tried in his own world and he have worked for him. By the time you do this, you see you have given the youth an opportunity. Then the youth will come with their structure. We know what to do when it is time. There are basic things. If that is being done and it has been established, the first thing to do is to make a decree under the Youth Democratic Government, which is a parallel government, online. We'll make a decree that we are giving 50% scholarship subsidy to all students in Nigeria. Automatically 50% subsidy scholarship to all students in Nigeria, irrespective of where you are. Because we know what to do. Meaning, anywhere you are as a parent, if your school fees is for your children is 1 million naira in a year, you only need to pay 500,000 naira. The system, the structure of the YTSA, of the Y Youth Democratic Government will take care of the remaining 50%. The same school where your children is will take care of your school fees. We know what to do. We are in the digital world. We know what to do to actualize the above. While we are doing that, we shall set up every family to earn a stipend of 5,000 naira per month. Every family under the youth platform. We have a program called the Endsars, Nigeria Poverty Alleviation Stipend. We shall introduce that program with immediate effect. Every family will have an ATM card to be getting 5,000 naira every month for the next 3 years, which is 180,000 per child, per head. This is under the Youth Democratic Government, online. And immediately, these are projects that can start this month of November. You don't need next year. This month of November, we only need a seal. Let the presidency give us the seal to activate it. Every month, 1 million people will be employed among the youth every month. Meaning we have 12 million to be employed every year. When I mean employed, they will be gainfully employment. Salary, 50,000 naira and above. How it will be, Just give the youth an opportunity. Wisdom is from God. God is the one that dropped the knowledge, and God is the one that knows what to do. Then give the youth access to bring investor to tap into the natural resources. Gold mining. There are 18 states that have natural resources, gold on the ground. Let the youth take charge of gold, of mineral resources. Let the all Nigeria take charge of the mineral resources, the petroleum. Take control of the petroleum as a source of income. The youth government, democratic government, will take charge of gold mining and agriculture. We shall set up mechanized agriculture in all the 6 geographical locations. Mechanized agriculture, and carry out mechanized production of food and store them for the raining day. All these will generate another job opportunity. All this will generate another job opportunity. These are solutions to Endsars, because when people are lazy, they don't know what to do. But when you engage them and you give them free, with this database, anything that anybody can do, we give him freedom. Because what can you do with your brain? What can you do with your skill? What can you do with your education? Come and display it under the Youth Democratic Government, which is the YDG, or Nigeria Youth Democratic Government online. This is strictly online first. We are in the digital world, hashtag generation. We just split ourselves into 6 geographical locations in one website. Database will be captured. Let us see what will happen. So give the youth the mandate to take over the natural resources on ground and take over the green revolution. Restore back the green revolution, agricultural production. Watch and see what the youth have learned in school, how they will practically put it into use. Let us see if we need any other place. We need to import any other food. We don't need to import other food, but rather we shall import the machineries. We shall even hire the people to come to Nigeria and develop the nation. We have the scheme, we have the international investors, we have everything. We just need you to say go ahead. Without you giving us the go ahead, it will not work. While you are doing that, the youth are going to bring investors, traders. Every country survive with hidden traders. The youth will ask generally who can trade any kind of trading that have an ability to produce 100% return of investment in 2 years. Bring your proposal. If you can, come. We trust you and see what you will do. We are not giving you the money. Bring the procedure. We are going to run the idea. How you want it, we run it. Nobody is taking any money. Bring your idea. How can you turn 10 billion to 20 billion in 2 years? Bring your paper. I am one of them. I am one of them. Get 12 people among the youth. Come on with anything you feel you can do. Bring it before paper. Then we team up and invest on it from the youth TSA account, where we put 1 billion. You are sure of getting 2 billion in the span of 2 years. Or where we bring 1 billion, you are sure of giving us 1.5 in the span of 1.5 years. If you know you have any business in the world within that, come. This is how to generate money. Where your treasure is, that is where your heart is. Instead of you going to China and collecting money and putting us in slave, collecting billions of dollars and leaving us in slave, we are going to stay here and develop here and develop money. Yay! This is what the youth can do. I'm speaking, these are things that personally, if given an opportunity, I can run. So I'm extending it to the Endsars youth. We work together and actualize this. It's not the issue to just be talking. Bring out solutions. Bring out suggestions. Practical solution. Me, I'm not good in talking. I was very happy when I make a prophetic word. I wrote to some pastors. I have not posted. The week that I wanted to post I wrote a letter to all the GOs and to the imam that they should all come out and support the Endsars youth in voicing out their own voice alone. In less than 1 week, I saw Dr. Eneche come out. I say, yes, that means God has really speaking to him. I have not seen the voice yet, but this man have gone forth to do exactly what God have shown me. Imagine all the GOs come out and just do demonstration for 5 minutes. All the imam do demonstration for 5 minutes around outside their church. It will be a signal that it is possible to take over the leadership of the nation. It is possible. And the presidency should not undermine the power of these GOs, the power of this imam. They have ability to plant and they have ability to uproot, because those people have the root, they have the people. Imagine Sheikh Muhammad Gumi, imagine Al-Zazaki, imagine Eneche, imagine Adeboye, imagine Igila, imagine Oyedepo, imagine Pastor Chris, imagine Suleiman, imagine all these people, this general overseer that have mega churches, come out and speak who to vote for 2023. Did the government have any choice? They have to succumb. So you should not attack them. Work together with them. This is my prophetic counsel to the government. Don't attack the GOs of the church. Forgive them. Forgive them. And they will also forgive you. Yes, the Bible says you should respect your leaders. Yes. But when you do not do what is good, they will tell you. When David went and killed Bathsheba's wife, husband, Nathaniel, his prophet, confront him and tell him what he did that is not good, and he slept with somebody's wife and killed. Nathan, his prophet, disguised himself and go and tell the king. And David repented. So the leader need to learn from other leaders. Just because you are there does not mean you will be deaf to instruction. You will be deaf. So I'm speaking to the House of Assembly, to the Senate, to listen to this advice and give the youth. If you don't want distraction, engage the youth. If you don't want distraction, engage the youth now. Not 2020, not 2021 rather, because 2021 it will be too late. By the time the youth spread off on their own way, you cannot be able to control them. So I'm giving a prophetic advice: engage the youth now. Giving them 7 hectares each in each 6 geographical location. As I said, create a UTAC account immediately. Budget just 1% supplementary budget for the youth, and engage all of them to come in one system digitally, and release this money to them to manage and see how development will take place. I've spoken enough. I will wait for questions and answer and other contributions. Under the youth democratic government, I see youth modern education, operation free education, where all students will teach the new student. I see free youth hospital bills, where all doctors, graduates and nurses will take care of all the patients. This is job. I see youth modern city home, where all the builders, the architect, the engineer will build duplexes, 4-bedroom flat, 3-bedroom flat, 2-bedroom flat, and all those that did not go to school will become the laborers. I see us importing this block machine, this computerized block machine. I see us going to the river, packing sand, going to Dangote, bringing in cement and have a massive building for the youth, free. Each youth is entitled for a house depending on your skill and educational qualification. I see youth mobile package where every youth will be given a car, where you save like 50% of what the type of choice of your car, you will be given a car of your choice. I see youth government modern technology advantage, raising millionaires in the 21st century. The Amazon, the richest man on earth, he used information technology to become rich. The Alibabas, they use information technology to become rich. The Qatar, the richest country in the world, their source of income is financial technology. Who tell you that you cannot make money online? Who tell you that cryptocurrency is not real? Who tell you that Bitcoin is not real? Who tell you that Gcoin is not real? Who tell you that money is not an idea? Money is just an idea. You only need to give it a value. That is all. When you can give it a value, you make money. Who tell you that money is not in people? Who tell you that money is not in problem? The number of people you have determine the money you get. And the number of money you get determine the number of problems you solve. When you have people, you have money. Imagine 80 million youth coming together and form an online government. Run it online. That will give a signal to the youth, to the old cargos. Imagine the youth from the south say we are setting up a regional governor. From the north, youth regional governor, youth regional senators, youth regional house of rep, youth regional state house of assembly, youth regional chairman, youth regional councillor, youth regional CBN governor, youth regional DG. By the time you do this, youth, everything that the old cargos are doing, just have it youth, but this time around online. Then create a physical offices, build it. It will not cost anything to build. Build it for physical project within these 70 hectares that I say you should cap in every state. The land is already there. Make it a youth village, youth modern village. That will give a sign that overtaking is allowed. Before 2023, then the government will know that if they do not sit up, overtaking is allowed. You don't need to fight with the position or their position. Leave their position. Leave them to be doing whatever they are doing. Create your own world and rule. Leave their position. I'm just giving you what I feel we should do. You don't need to bother with them fighting for position. No. Allow them. That is what we call, by the time they finish what their ideas, they cannot be able to do something before you know. It is possible for Nigeria to build Dubai in Nigeria. It is possible. It is possible. I pray. This is my prophetic counsel. I am willing and ready. You can write to me to globalphone2016@gmail.com. globalphones2016@gmail.com, or you call my number direct on WhatsApp and share your opinion. This is my personal opinion. On how I feel we can contribute to the nation building. I pray today, 1st November 2020, he that have the Spirit of God will hear what the Spirit is saying. I celebrate you and I wish you a successful month of November. It is a month of activity. activating the miraculous. It is a month of activating the miraculous. David did not start there Goliath. He has experience of killing bear and a lion. I did not just come to say what I'm saying because I need anything. I have tried it in my own little way. It has worked for me, and it can be expanded. It can be expanded if given an opportunity, if given a chance. It can be expanded because I see God say, come, let us reason together. I have seen the mind of the youth have become one, and nothing they wish they will do that will be able to stop them. Let us come down to help them. For I have heard the cry of my people, and I have hardened the heart of the king to trigger their anger, to wake up to see the future plan, and for them a plan of good and not for bad, to give them an expected end. This is the plan of God. In every season, I always give the king a dream, and I always give a dream interpreter, but no one to connect the two for me to fulfill my purpose, said the Spirit of the Lord. If Saul's father Kish did not lose his donkey, he will not send Saul, his son, to go out to connect with Prophet Samuel to get the first king of Israel. If I do not scatter the people, Daniel will not be arrested to be put in prison or captivities to help interpret the king's dream, which lead him to rule for 4 seasons. Every king need a dream interpreter. Without Moses trained in the king's palace, God purposed to deliver the children of Israel after 400 years will have died. The prophecy that God done with Abraham will not have come to pass. Without a dream that God showed Joseph, he will not have been in Egypt. The spiritual meaning of Egypt is the dominion of devil. That is the meaning of Egypt, meaning the house where devil lives. And Joseph interpreted the king dream. God does nothing for nothing. Everything has a purpose and the right time. If God wants to shake the kingdom, he will send a dream. Buhari has a dream that trouble him. God showed me by privilege. The dream needs an interpreter. Without an interpreter, he will end up in jail before or after 2023 with some of his cabal. This is what I saw. If that dream is to be implemented in the physical world, because I saw the former president will be the one that will lead the team to lock President Muhammadu Buhari. I saw that in the vision. And how the president will know that I saw it, I will tell him the country. He did not get that dream in Nigeria, he get in a particular country. I will tell him the dream and who he shared the dream to. He shared the dream to somebody, and up to now they could not have the solution. When Nebuchadnezzar misbehaved, God sent him out of circulation because of his pride. For 7 years, his son ruled, and yet he did not give God glory. God sent judgment upon him with a writing on the wall that no one can interpret that dream. It was the queen, Nebuchadnezzar's wife, which is the prince's mother. Then remember Daniel and recommend that Daniel should come to interpret the dream. Before then, the king has many dream interpreters, but no one could do it except Daniel, which mom say he has an excellent spirit of God, wisdom, ability to understand difficult situation. The president is in difficult situation. He needs an help. The first help that he needs is look for General Al-Mustafa. General Al-Mustafa is like a man called Jephthah in the Bible. He was rejected because his mom was a harlot. But they came to look for him because he was the leader, a man of war. General Al-Mustafa is the only person, as far as Nigeria is concerned, that can humble any other presidency, any other past government, and this present situation. I'm just giving you the Spirit of God. If you like, listen to me. If you like, none. When it is time for manifestation, you will see.
Lastly and lastly, I repeat, tell Mr. President to use this month of November and December to respond to the youth all their demand. This month of November and December, while this Endsars saga is a little bit calm, because the major assignment has been done, they have been in the street already. They use the Lekki shooting to bring everybody in. That is what we call Jahadabaya Basorobani, Shirin Fadani. This time around, I see the youth taking the advantage of the global technology, the hashtag generation. See the youth taking over from the international perspective, where you will see Nigeria in all over Africa triggering their displeasure from different countries in Africa, in Europe, in Asia, and all over the world. The youth, all their demand should be demonstrated, should be engaged. Engage them now, not next year. Because as I said, I did not see this Endsars demonstration ending this year. No. I see it coming out like an eruption, like a wildfire, like children play. This time around, peacefully, just like the first 12 days was done peacefully, until the hoodlums were being bribed to go and scatter everything. I'm afraid of the demonstration that I saw all over the world and other African countries against African leaders, using Nigeria as the case study. Then tell the president, Muhammadu Buhari, not to make any mistake to lock down Nigeria because of fake COVID-19 scam in disguise to end Endsars. Let him not make mistake this month of November, this month and December, to say he's locking down Nigeria because he see the coronavirus is proud enough. Let him make that mistake. It will be a worse mistake that he can make. It's a prophetic warning. Romans chapter 9 verse 17. The Lord raised up Buhari to show forth his power in overcoming and destroying the devil, because he dared to oppose the will of God. So look at this fight as a spiritual fight. It is not between the government and whatever. It's the fight between the kingdom of God and kingdom of devil. It is the time that God has steered his people. The children of Israel, it was 70,000 people that started their journey to Egypt using Joseph. But at the end, Moses, using Jacob rather, at the end, Moses hand over 6 million people to Joshua. 6 million people to Joshua. These are the people that enter the promised land. 6 million people. So don't undermine the small people. Don't undermine the small beginning. And don't think this Endsars is all about the police brutality and whatever. It's beyond that. It is all about somebody that is blind, now he can see. It is all about all things that have not been done right, now it must be done right, or else we scatter everything and start all over again.
I have given my prophetic warning, prophetic instruction, I repeat. Hand over as a matter of urgency. This one is a priority. The office of the National Security Advisor. Hand it over to Major Retired Al-Mustafa or Chief of Army Staff. Hand it over to him. Any of these aspects, just give it to him. That key is with him. I saw it. It is meant for him, but it has been denied because of the corrupt and fear of the leaders of what he can do. He is the Samson of this generation. He is the only one that can destroy the Philistine. He is the only one that can humble anybody as far as Nigeria is concerned. I'm talking about the former chief of staff to General Sani Abacha. I don't care which religion he is. I don't care. I have no business with him. I have nothing to get to do with him. I am a Christian. I have no business to do, but whatever I see God is doing is and God is recommending, I speak the mind of God. I recommend that man. Then engage the youth now by giving them tax, give them ability, engage them to see what they can do. Just as I said, create like kind of youth parallel government. Watch them and see. Like you have a child, you have to be training your child to see what you can do before you take over. So engage the youth now. Forgive all others that have stepped their boundary, like all the Kanu, this and IPBO, whatever. Forgive him, even though devil have entered him. He's not speaking the mind of God, he's speaking the mind of the devil. Forgive him and grant this request that I have tabulated. Forgive Showe if you think what he's doing is not right, but I see what he's doing as the perfect will of God. God is involved. I don't know if he has any hidden agenda, but revolution now is God agenda. Because anytime that God sees things is not make right, he step down. Revolution now is found in the book of Genesis chapter 11. The whole earth come with one language. They want to propose to build a building, but that spirit, it was the spirit of the devil as at that time. God have to come down to scatter them, because their pride is not to give God glory, but to give their name glory. Forgive any other celebrities that must have stepped their toes, but you have to forgive yourself and do the needful. Create a youth TSA account. Vote at least 1% supplementary budget of whatever you plan for 2021. Give it to youth supplementary list. Youth supplementary list. Under proper management, select 3 people from each region, or 12 people from each region of 6 geographical zones, and hand over that treasury account. Ask them to manage it. These will be the spokesmen of the people in each zone, so that you engage the youth. Without you engaging the youth now, I am afraid you cannot be able to do anything. The youth will come out and dethrone you, and you will be looking for where to run, and you might not find it. Number 5. I saw on the television 75 billion has been budgeted for Nigeria Youth Investment Fund. 75 billion. I suggest select best investor, people that have brain for multiplication. Hand over 10% of this 75 billion to them, and give them 1 year or 2 years to multiply it, to increase it. There are people in Nigeria that if you give them 1 naira, they know what to do. This 1 naira will become 2 naira in 1 year. There are people in Nigeria that if you give them 1 billion, they know what to do in 1 year or 2 to provide 2 billion. Look for those people. These are assets. An asset is anything that appreciates in value and bring money into the pocket. The worst in African continent is West Africa, and Nigeria is the worst nation. And when you appoint a leader that is dull, everyone will think that everybody is dull. But Nigeria are brilliant people with smart brain, but they have not been utilized. Dull leaders produce dull government. Nigeria are top. No brain of the future, no brain for business, no brain for infrastructure, but they have brain for looting money. Get at least 12 investors, interview them, and let them give you a proposal on what can they do to double any money in this country for you. By so doing, you will have a multiple stream of income. Imagine you give 10 billion each or 12 billion each to 12 people, meaning you have 120 billion, and give them 1 to 2 years to multiply it. You are producing 240 billion. You are not giving them this money. You watch how they are going to do it. I am one of them. I am one of them among the others. If you talk about multiplication, how did I know that I'm one of them? With record. People that I have made millionaires silently, there are more than 5,000 people. That is my profile. People that I have helped in this regard, there are more than 60,000 people. That is my profile. A profile of practicality. So I'm advising the government to hacken into this advice immediately, without wasting of time. This is the possible solution to end this size, or else all of the leaders, they will find themselves running, because this hashtag generation can talk to international community to ban you from traveling, to ban you from attending international medical attention. Everything you will do it here. You must develop the nation. By the time we write to international community in all over the world not to allow any celebrity, any government official to travel out for the next 4 years, you will now know that we are in the generation of hashtag. Don't undermine the little beginning. Don't undermine the information and technology. And don't think you can shut down Twitter, you can shut down Facebook. It is beyond you. If you like, shut down everything. Any other name will be sprout out, because it will not take 24 hours. Another gateway, social gateway will be created. Can you shut down website? No. We can develop website and bring out the community in that particular place. Can you be able to shut? Do you have the host password? So don't think you can shut down Twitter, you can shut down Facebook. These are individuals that have created their own world. What do you think? Do you think other like us cannot produce other social network like the Facebook, like the Twitter? Come on, nobody should fool you. Your own is do the needful. Do the needful and get freedom. And let the president come out and readdress the nation, because the nation are bleeding. They are not satisfied with his voice. The last presidential voice that he did, it is not enough to end the Endsars. Because by 2023, 2021, if he did not attend to this immediately, this time around you will see churches on the street, you will see mosques on the street with their leaders marching around and nothing you can do. The soldiers, keep your bullet. The police, keep your bullet. Because nobody go out for demonstration with gun. And by the time we are there in the street for 1 good month
or 2 months or 3 months, then you should know that your end has come. Don't allow this to happen. This is my prophetic advice. Today is 1st November. Take note, 2020. So watch. If you follow this advice, you will be free. The senators will be free. The House of Reps will be free. But if you do not follow this advice and you think you know, then get ready to run away even from your own house, even in your own village. Because what the hashtag generation will do, you will never believe.
There are strategic mapping that the Spirit of God have revealed to me. For those that have ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. That this Endsars saga will not end this 2019. It will not end.